Done, bro. Wait, where you going? To watch the full 94 podcast. Can't watch that without me. Wait up, bro. You know Full 94 is my favorite show.
Winning.
A winner, the champ, the best, we are all of them. Cause we went right and not left to not follow them. Sobriety tests, I am walking up in line. Added the sex and the drugs, but couldn't subtract my mind. They all wanted me dead. I was chilling in the cut, then I transformed like I'm best friends with Shia LaBeouf. See, I've been a winner, check it, and I ain't even firing. Church time's God, I'm a product of my environment. We are winners, losers come with me. Got God with us, never letting flesh envy. We don't worry about the money, the sex, the cars, the clothes. Now watch reality unfold like we winning in here, yeah, we winning in here.
Church ties, God, I'm a product of my environment. What are y'all talking about? What's going on?
We already in, bro.
MV Sports.
Oh, it's not.
It's nonsense.
Great conversation.
Bro.
I literally have facts that will back this up. And anybody will
The
tell you
only
the same thing.
fact is it's statistics.
Bro, it's not. Bro, it's not.
We're
It's
gonna
your
talk about it.
bias.
We're
Your
gonna talk
bias
about
right
it.
now
Y'all
is
gonna have-
fucked.
Bro, I am not biased.
I want
Stop, bro.
everybody
Stop
to
the
hear
Sunday
this.
show, bro. And Miles, you did this. Because number one, you made us late because y'all just sitting here just chilling. And then you letting Drew come here and talk this nonsense. And y'all
Hey,
ain't
man.
talking about, oh, she the next LeBron
Hey,
James.
so
I
you
heard that
in
in the
your feelings
background.
today.
No, I didn't say. I said not as far as playing. Don't do that.
Hey, man, start the show, bro. Start
We
the show.
here.
I'm already
We
lit, bro.
We already live,
We
guys.
live, dog. Y'all still arguing. You
Turn
know,
it up, man.
everything.
Because Caitlin Clark's not even the best person on her team this year.
Yes, she is.
She's
Well,
not,
you do it.
bro.
Go ahead, keep
Yes,
on
she is.
Bro,
She's
Kelsey
not the best
Mitchell,
scorer on her team.
bro, Kelsey
She is the
Mitchell
best player on her team. Stop
You
it,
gonna let
bro.
me finish? You gonna let me finish? Kelsey Mitchell is averaging 24 points off 50% shooting. She's doing this historically. She has a record of 16 games of 20 points. That is a record in the WNBA right now. She's near the top of the league in three-pointers made. Caitlin ain't. You
That's good.
delusional is what it is. You about as delusional as Sophie coming here and believing she an all-star. I don't hear this, bro.
Are you
I
done?
don't hear this, bro.
If you're top 3 in points per game and assists, you're the
She's
best
not
player on
best
your
person
team.
on her team, bro.
If you're
And
top
the
3 in the
fan
league
base has
in
been saying that
assists
all season,
and
bro.
points per game,
It's the
hold on.
one
Kelsey
constant thing
Mitchell.
they're saying, bro. No,
Can I
it's
finish? I
stupid.
shut up.
It's stupid. It don't make any sense. You ain't
I
backing
shut
it
up.
with
Can I
nothing.
finish?
We did let you talk, Will.
Kelsey Mitchell averages 3 more points. Hold on. Kelsey Mitchell averages 3 more points than Caitlin Clark does.
Okay.
What about assists? Top of the league?
Caitlin has
No,
more.
Not even close.
Caitlin has
I tell you
more.
what. I tell
It's
you
not
what.
even
When you
close,
talk about
bro.
the assists, you also got to talk about the turnovers. So what about the turnovers?
Man, bro, since we going to turnovers,
Assist the
every
turnovers.
part. No. Jokic and Luka Doncic leads the league in turnovers. Also lead the league in assists. It's the same thing. If you have the ball in your hand, you're gonna lead the league in assists too.
I don't want to
It's
hear
fair.
that. Assists.
Like, what are we talking about,
If
bro?
you want to talk assists, then you need to talk
But we don't do this about Jokic. When we talk NBA, when we talk about the assist leader, we never do this.
Bro, we don't talk about Jokic, period, because we always talking about LeBron.
Bro, how do we not talk about Jokic? I literally say he's the best player in the league. And you tell me I'm
rebuttal.
crazy.
Hey man, get to the rundown, brother. Stop bringing me over here for this nonsense, bro.
He got a conversation.
He-
Guys, we're all back. We're all here. Happy
This
Monday.
is stupid.
I hope everyone's
Monday.
Monday.
Today.
Bro,
I just said
Caitlin
out,
Clark
bro.
not being the
Because
best
I'm
on team is
here for this
insane,
nonsense,
bro.
I got smoke for anybody talking stupid and for this so
Insane.
that we got to talk about. This is stupid.
I know it is. Very
It's
stupid.
It's
To
stupid.
say a person that's top 3 in assists and points per game in the whole league is not the best person on the team. Come on,
She's
bro.
not the best person on her team, bro.
She's not the best scorer.
Let me
on
ask
the
you
team.
She's
That's
not the
it.
best person on her team,
Is
bro.
would this be a KD Steph situation?
No. This
Not
is
compared-
a Kelsey Mitchell doesn't get her credit situation because biased people don't know what they talking about and all they focus on is one thing. That's what it is.
Okay, let me just say why. Because KD was the best scorer on the team, but
Brother,
Steph was the most important.
Brother, this is not the same situation.
I'm asking why. Why not?
I'm telling you, I've given you the answer.
So you
Kevin Durant was the best player on that team.
This is not even part of the rundown of the show, bro. So I don't want to discuss this.
You started this. You got passionate. You got passionate.
This is stupid, bro.
It's not
stupid at all.
Kelsey Mitchell, her dude.
Tell me,
it's not stupid at all. And she's gonna make all W first team again.
So again. This is a Kelsey Mitchell thing. Okay, it makes sense. This isn't. You want Kelsey to get her flowers, and you don't like Caitlyn taking all the shine. That was it.
No, it's not Caitlyn taking all the shine. It's her delusional fan base.
You don't like her fan base. We already established that.
They're not realistic. It ain't Kate.
How is it not realistic?
How much?
Top 2 in assists, top 3 in points per game.
Okay, so let's say this. No Caitlyn on the team to do the same thing. Anything?
I tell you what. Let's go back and talk about that last game.
I mean, they made it to the playoffs without her last year, so you can't really say
that
without her on the team, they won't have the same.
Wait. Without her the year before that. Without her the year before that, what were they?
They weren't there, but they were there last year.
Man.
You can't
hold on.
Julius, you can't.
Paige. Go ahead.
He asked, will they make it without her? So I said they made it last year. But that was only my thing. I'm not talking about what Caitlyn's done because I gave Caitlyn her flowers last Monday when I talked about her defense that she's played the last 5 games and how it's been top tier. I have. And we brought up the argument of MVP with the amount of games that she's had where it's been double figures. Right. MVP is the most valuable player on her team. And we seen in the last game that we played, this is why she should have kept giving the ball. I don't think she's the best player on her team. I agree with Will. But you can't be, but I'm not
better than Caitlin Clark, bro. Score. That's it. She's not locking nobody up. She's not making no dimes and no passes. She scores the ball. And that's amazing. We need that. The Fever need that. But 3 points per game is not enough to say, oh, yeah, she's just head over heels better than Caitlin Clark, when Caitlin Clark is literally the best.
Her decision-making is better. She knows how to win. It's time to...
She don't have to decide nothing. She just shoots. I watch every game. She don't have to decide.
I know you do.
That's why
she does decide.
1 or 2 assists a game. What are we talking about? What decision is she making?
When to take those shots. And when to take over the game, like we've seen in that.
I think there is one.
But that's also comes to when you should take that shot, because when old girl chucks it up, that's a decision to make, especially in a critical game. She has, and I'm not saying she has, especially on the defensive end. I'm not saying that. But what I'm talking about decision making is when it comes down to that, I'm not going to choose her over Kelsey, and that's just my opinion. And I'm not taking away of what she's doing in these last 6 games, 7 games.
I don't think y'all ever started the issue. I don't think y'all ever gonna get it. I don't think y'all ever gonna.
I think you know your son well enough, Mom, to know he gonna talk when he want to talk. And don't really matter who want to respond. So I think you know that he picked the perfect person in his brother in Christ over here, Julius. So this just what this is. I'm used to it by now.
Well, I mean, can't nobody else talk to you like I talk to you. So let's get that straight, and vice versa, because we'll be disrespectful here. But the fact of the matter is it's biased, because anytime we say something against Caitlyn, Jew unhappy, we don't like Caitlyn.
Not true.
Anytime we say something for Caitlyn, Jew quiet and he don't say nothing, and he just
y'all said she don't play defense. I agree,
brother. But Caitlin Clark is not the best person on her team. You can go on any social media right now and look at the Indiana Fever fan base, and they will tell you the same thing. And it's shown. It's shown in crunch time.
That's like me saying Luka Doncic is not the best player on his team. Top 3 in scoring in the league. Top 3 in assists.
Let me ask you a question.
No, it's saying that would sound.
Hold up. Let me ask you a question, right? Okay, Luka Doncic was the best person on the team last year with LeBron James, right?
Yes.
Okay. Luka Doncic was the best person on the team with LeBron James. You know why? Because he came in the clutch. He was dependable even when LeBron was out. And he held that team up. You know who that describes? Wait a minute. You know who that describes?
Who?
Kelsey Mitchell.
No, it doesn't. No.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
So she has. So if she does something in this playoff,
I'm gonna let you be wrong, But I'm not gonna tell you right.
Bro, she's not the best player on her team.
So let me get this. Let me ask you this, Will. Let me ask you this. Yeah. If Caitlin does something in this playoffs to show, does that change your mind on who is the best player on the team?
Well,
she goes out, she shoulders a load.
Because the thing is, we're talking this year. Yeah. It takes nothing away from what Caitlin does. I don't understand how. I understand how it is if you say something that's not 100% Caitlin. That just means you don't like Caitlin or it takes away from Caitlin. That's not what that means, bro. What that mean, bro? You say that every time. What that means?
You don't though. You don't, and you know it. Just say it though. Y'all literally have said
we can literally pull about 10 to 15 clips. We can pull conversations from our group chat where I've given Caitlin praise, and it's still not enough for you because I won't just say, "Oh, she's the mighty queen." I'm not doing that, bro.
Where does she rank? Where does she rank in the league right now?
In the league for what?
As like best player.
Kelsey or Caitlin?
Caitlin. But I think Chelsea's been absolutely amazing.
Caitlin's top 10. Drew, I was supposed to show you this.
She's definitely top 10.
But that's dope.
For sure.
That's fine.
Yeah. Drew, I have a question for you though. Do the Fever win without Kelsey Mitchell?
I think it's a tandem thing.
But you give it. So we actually
but they don't win without. They don't even get into their offense without Caitlin Clark. What are we talking about?
Last year, Drew.
No, they did not.
If she did not go, they beat.
Which is why they was in the 8th place. The only reason that they made the playoffs is because there wasn't enough teams to make the playoffs in the W last year. All the other teams
beat Atlanta.
Absolutely sucked.
They beat Atlanta.
I've never heard of it. There's not enough teams.
And hold on, no.
Blaze over that scene.
I went over that. I heard what he said, but he said that they beat. She wasn't playing last year, and everyone was shocked that they beat Atlanta in the playoffs. What are you talking about, Drew? Kelsey went down with an injury, and that's literally.
Aside from all of that, what do the Indiana Fever do this year? Everybody healthy. Also, before you answer that question,
they still need someone to rebound the basketball.
Before you answer that question, see, what I want to make sure that my mom knows, this whole situation is like the Hulk in the first Avengers. It was like, hey, Bruce, I think you should get angry. He said, that's my key. Like, I'm always angry. I'm always in control, Mom. I'm always in control. But keep going, see, do you think?
Nobody believes that.
Always. They think they doing something when he leave. I'll be talking to him. Go ahead.
The Fever, Aaliyah Boston has to give the Fever more. Caitlin,
they need a rebound. They need to rebound.
Caitlin and Kelsey are both playing great. Caitlin over the last 10 games has gotten even more consistent. Kelsey's played great all season. Aaliyah Boston needs to play up to that contract, and she needs to play better. She can't be having these games, bro, where like she's showing up and then she's not showing up. And now the refs are starting to call these elbows that she's doing. So now she getting herself in foul trouble. She's doing too much. And until they actually get that right, the Fever are always going to struggle. And I don't care what y'all say. Sophie Cunningham scoring 3 points a game is not going to get y'all to no championship either. Like, let's stop being deluded. She'll give you a 20-point game like every 6 games because Kelsey and Caitlin might be getting double teamed, or Aaliyah might give you 17 that game, and there's 4th option. But as great as Kelsey and Caitlin are, if Aaliyah is not playing up to par, there ain't no championship in that team's future.
Nope. And they need more on the glass. They do.
I agree with that. She gotta match up with the premier bigs that they in the playoff. Like, I think she shrink a little bit when she see the fees, the ages, she shrink, man. She's just soft. I mean, all respect to her. She's a great player. She's just a little soft. She ain't as edgy as the other.
She's podcasting right now.
Yeah, basically.
She's a better podcaster than she is the basketball player right now. It's not to say she's a bad basketball player. It's just that right now she ain't playing up to what she's supposed to be. So you shouldn't be on podcast.
And the consistent level for AB is where it is, because we'll get a game and we're like, oh, this is the AB we know, and then we won't see it for 2 or 3 games.
Agreed.
I got the Fever making their way up to that number 2 spot, man.
Ooh, okay.
What in the league?
Yep. 2 games behind right now.
Who's in? So it's Minnesota, Valkyries, and the Aces. Okay.
Valkyries look good, bro.
And to be honest, they should have won that game this past weekend. I'm gonna say this though, bro. This past week been some good games in the W. Real good games.
Games.
That was in particular, man. And for the life of me, bro, I can't understand. You're up 3 points. It's 4 seconds left. The NBA do this too, bro. And I don't know what the rationale behind it. Maybe y'all can help me.
Okay.
When they pass the ball in, why don't you foul?
Oh yeah. I'm not sure
why don't you foul in every instance? Why don't you, if they catch the ball with the back to the basket, which they did, and then the ball got scrambled up and Chelsea Gray called it, hit the clutch 3. Why don't you foul? I'm not understanding that. Is it just like we just gonna take our chances? We don't think they can hit a game winner?
It's more probability, honestly, than anything. Like they're like, if we foul, they make the first one, they get the rebound, knock it in, win the game. It's like you're just playing a game of probability. Like I think I'm kind of with you. I think I want to send them to the free throw line. Trust my 4 players to beat their 2 when they rebound the free throw. Even if he makes 2 of them, we still get the ball back. I like playing those odds better from a coaching standpoint. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a probability thing, really, that people just.
But why would you not against? I see if it was. Why would you not against the Aces?
That's a huge game to lose, bro.
I agree.
If you win that game, you're in second place right now. I mean, you're in third place right now.
But you also have to think about as far as place though. Right now, I think like 3 through 8 is like one game. It's like one loss completely changes the entire thing.
That's what I'm saying. That's a huge game to drop when you was up 20.
Agree.
That's a huge game.
But my thing is in that same token, why would you let Agent Zero go on a 12-0 run by herself in 2 minutes?
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah, she did a thing.
And regardless of Chelsea Gray not having a good game all game, you don't ever give her an opportunity to be clutch.
Correct.
And then in overtime, you should have kept going to Kelsey Mitchell.
That's fair.
But see, that leads back to the whole thing about who's actually the current best player on the team this year, bro. It's not Caitlin.
I mean, I think you give it to the best scorer on the team, which is Kelsey in that moment. But you also put it in the hands of Caitlin to make a great decision. She made a horrible decision.
But she made horrible decisions the entire.
She did.
She made horrible decisions the entire fourth quarter of that game.
She did not. She hit a bunch of big threes in that fourth quarter.
Bro, I'm talking about when it mattered.
Bro, she hit some huge threes.
Julian's the focus, brother. When it mattered.
They just couldn't get a stop, bro.
They just couldn't get a stop.
I think
that three she took with like 16 seconds left on the shot, that was not the smartest decision to make.
I think Caitlin has the first step on Asia. I think whatever she had on that first cross, she took 2 or 3 steps and she retreated. She second guessed herself. She wasn't going nowhere. But this is fine. She wasn't. But this is the thing, though. But I would much rather try to get to the cup, draw the foul. I'm already up, and trying to pass over us. How many inches she got on her? 6.
Bro, my question is this:
7, maybe?
Didn't they have to foul right there?
Who?
Yeah,
the Aces.
Oh, how much time? You know what?
Bro, it's like 4 seconds left. Because the game was over once they got the turnover, threw it down and hit the 3. Why are you rushing to you? I don't know, man.
You're right. When Caitlin saw Asia in front of her,
she should have passed it.
Because there's a mismatch.
Yep, that's when you passed it.
That's what she was trying to do. But you can't jump in the air and throw the ball over the top of Asia Wilson, bro.
Man, all that dribbling and moving. First of all, let's be honest, and I mean this with all respect. Caitlin ain't got no bag to be doing all them dribble moves.
But she has the passing bag. She has the passing bag. So that's why I was like, why would you pass it like that?
Because she could have easily. Now here's where she messed up. She could have easily passed the ball in because there was a mismatch on Asia's person. Asia would have ran in. They threw the ball back to Caitlin. She'd have had an open shot. All that extra dribbling. And the thing is I say this respectfully, she does that all the time. At the top of the key, she thinks she Tim Hardaway, and she ain't got that bad. She got to chill with that. She need to go get in the lab with Lethal Shooter or Kyrie Irving or whoever.
Oh, it's just when it's with certain games on the line. Because there's some games I'm like.
But the thing is, though, everybody, if you look at the end of the game, right, when they lose the game or when Caitlin falters, she's at the top of the key trying to shake somebody. That's not your game. And you are in the WNBA. In those last 20 to 30 seconds, they're not calling them ticky-tack fouls that she be trying to get, bro. It's not happening. She has to pass out, and she has to get the ball back.
Can we talk about that last play?
Mm-hmm.
Can we talk about the pass?
Angela Wilson made a great defensive play.
She did that. So you could pause the video and look at the Fever coaching staff looking at her like, girl, why would you fall like that?
Okay. All right, so I'm not tripping. I just wanted to make sure we were all the same because I watched her fall and I was like, dang, she just let herself.
She always fall hard. I don't know why she's gonna get herself hurt, man.
And not be available for the playoffs. Like you don't have to do that. Especially
like it hurt. And she went down and she said, "Oh shoot."
Up against that ground, bro.
I was like,
I don't get it.
Great defensive play. That was it. I'm glad we all agreed. Okay. That's it.
Because I watched it in slow motion and I was like, Caitlin, dang, you felt like you ever seen somebody fall and they just let themselves fall? Like,
and if you go back and look, when Jackie was cooking, they ran Caitlin through the pick and roll 3 times.
Hunting her. Do what you gotta do, bro. Hey, you gotta do.
Jew, maybe Jew, go volunteer over there.
Somebody on ESPN said it's at crunch time when you need to pull Raven Johnson in the game, so Caitlin's not a liability. And they don't do that.
Oh, Raven's a defensive, yeah. Well, I mean that's hard.
They put her in at the end of games.
No, I'm talking about in that game.
Oh. No,
I can tell you right. I'm gonna tell you right now. Stephanie White wasn't gonna put her in that game. She should have to give them a different look. But
she need to be using Raven how she used to use Dejanay in Connecticut, and she don't.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I was wrong. So it was 8 seconds left, and it was 3 seconds on the shot clock. So they had to do something. But you can't turn the ball. I would rather you just hold the ball out right there. Just get
let them
turn over and let them take it out.
Yeah, makes sense. Take the shot clock violation. 5 seconds on the clock. We up 3.
A whole lot of like common sense went out the window.
Caitlin shouldn't have made that pass.
Yeah.
3 free throws at the end already.
Which I was completely shocked.
Yes. What? Kelsey missed 1 and Caitlin missed 2, right?
2.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Back to back is wild to me, bro.
2, bro.
That's so crazy, man. All right, so what are we looking at for the as this season kind of finishes? You got obviously Las Vegas digging out that win. You got Golden State up there. You have Minnesota,
New York striding right now.
Yeah. So give me your 4 in the MVP conversation.
It's only 3.
It's 4.
It's only 3.
The conversation.
Yeah, there's only 3 in the conversation. It's Olivia Miles, Asia Wilson, and Paige Beckers. If there's a 4th, it's Kelsey Mitchell. Who was was she player of the month? It's Kelsey Mitchell, bro.
Man, get out of here.
You said Asia, Paige, and who?
And Olivia.
Olivia, okay. See who you got. Who you 4?
I have Asia. I have Paige.
Okay.
I have Brianna Stewart. Okay. And I am going to go, and I have Olivia in my 4th spot.
That's so crazy. Rookie and MVP conversation. All right, Drew, talk to me. Who you got, bro?
Caitlin Clark, Asia Wilson, and
you be so.
Oh man, bro. To me, like Paige Beckers sitting in 8th place, I don't really have nothing to say about no MVP. I'm not giving MVP to somebody that's sitting in 8th place.
It's a 1 game difference.
Who cares? She's in 8th place, and they've been losing. She's averaging 24 and 5, bro. 24.
You realize with one loss,
numbers are not better than a lot.
And she's had over 20 games with 20 plus points.
Man, that's good for her.
You realize with one loss, the Fever in 8th place, right?
That's good for her, bro. But they're not. So that's what I'm saying.
But it's not a big difference, Drew. It's only one game.
8th place right now, bro. I'm not.
He has to be biased.
I'm not
we
being
know
biased.
What it is, yo.
I'm looking at. Do we not talk about this every year? With the seeding matter,
brother? It is a one.
The only reason that y'all saying Olivia Miles are there because they number one.
No.
If Olivia Miles was in 8th place, we would not be saying she's MVP, bro. She's averaging like 15, 16 points.
She's averaging 18
right now.
All right, 18 points. Is that even top 10 in the league?
But what I'm saying is the games where the most value player for me is when a team looks total like the Aces are going to be completely different without Asia Wilson. If Paige wasn't in the game for Dallas, they would really be losing. Olivia Miles, what she's doing with those players being the fact that that's technically a new lineup for them. And the game that she was out with, the game that Olivia, not only are you having players like Natasha Howard, best times of their career, Courtney Williams is having the best shooting time of her career, Kayla McBride is having the best shooting. That's where the MVP conversation comes in for Olivia Miles. For who?
My question is, how are we saying that she gets it over them? Kayla McBride averaging 18 points too.
Because of Olivia Miles.
She's setting it up. You gotta when they said playing with Olivia, they say that it's so easy for them just to be able to be ready to shoot.
Kayla just said last night that while she loves Courtney Williams, it's great to play with a point guard who can set them up and run the offense the way the offense needs to be run, and it's helping them all to flourish. Kayla McBride literally just said this last night.
Yeah, she got a bad. She can handle the ball. She get them in there.
Olivia don't really care. I can cook you if I want to, and
she clutch. Yeah, she clutch at all times.
But what I'm saying is like as much emphasis that we putting on our passing game, and let's back up. She's probably the second person that I like to watch in the WNBA. Olivia.
Yes, that is true.
So I don't think she averages enough assists to say that. She just is. I don't know. She averaging
because I just feel but okay. Is this the argument for with Caitlin?
What do you mean?
Like what you're saying? Like why we're saying there's a difference? Me and Will.
My argument for Caitlin is simple. If you're top 3 in assists and points,
and Olivia's averaging 20, by the way.
Thank you.
You belong in the MVP conversation. That's all I'm saying.
ESPN. I know we don't put a lot of stock in it, but we'll just go to it right now. MVP front runner, Asia Wilson. Mm-hmm. Top contenders, Olivia Miles, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers, Breanna Stewart. And the same thing for Rookie of the Year. I don't think there's anybody else when you talk about.
There's no one in that. There's no one else in that category.
Go ahead.
I can't take stock into ESPN because we already know what the agenda is.
What's the agenda?
ESPN, respectfully, and this just happened. ESPN are the same people who ran the thing talking about the WNBA East and Western Conference Players of the Month. And instead of mentioning Kelsey as Player of the Month, they mentioned Caitlin as Player of the Week.
And then it came out that she was the Player of the Month, Kelsey.
Yeah, so I don't take stock in that. And we've already we saw from the Ryan Clark thing we talked about a couple weeks ago that the whole agenda that they've been pushing there. I don't have an issue with Caitlin Clark. She's a good basketball player. I don't think she's as great as everybody says she is. But my issue is the and I don't even want to call it a fan base. Drew, you're a fan, but I don't want to call it a fan base. I want to call it people who are looking to use her as a dog whistle to run agendas, ESPN and other media, because they're looking at her as the great white hope in a basketball league that's 75 to 80% black women and queer women on top of that. So I don't put stock into that. So when people are like, "Oh, you hate Caitlin," no, I'm doing my job as a journalist because we actually do the work here, and I'm calling it what it is instead of what they're constantly trying to force feed us. If Caitlyn does great, you can look at different clips and run the show. I say it. I go on and I talk about it. But I'm critical when I need to be critical. When Asia plays like crap, what did I come on there and say to y'all? Man, the Asians always do that. Ain't nobody up from the smoke. When Angel did that, we talked about it.
I will dress as Asia.
Now I want to hear that, man.
Nah, there's speaking of Angel, there's a lot.
But the thing about it is, Angel won 1 for 13, rightfully so. They were on her about it. But the fact is that when it comes to Caitlyn, if you say something negative against Caitlyn, you either racist, you don't know what you're talking about, you don't watch basketball.
It's like she can't be critiqued.
And I will march circles around the best of them. On God, you put me on the show with Stephen A. Smith, and I'm gonna embarrass him because I do everybody.
That I think anybody can embarrass.
Make sure you yell loud enough. That's all.
Do the work, fam. It's not that. So it's just one of those things. Caitlyn's a great player, bro. But if you ask me right now, the best player on that team is the person who's been leading that team and who's been clutch on that team when Caitlyn's either been out or when she hasn't been at games, and that's Kelsey Mitchell.
But I want to continue to see, even though they lost that game, even though they should have never lost that game because they was up, but I do want to see that defense to continue. I don't want it to lack off because they didn't win. Yeah. I want that part of her game to continue because seeing Caitlyn play defense after either just missing a shot or making a three and getting back on the defensive end has been a real delight to see.
She's gonna do it every once in a while. She's WNBA James Harden.
No.
That's
what you saying, bro.
Talk about as far as defense.
I think it's important, bro, for the WNBA commissioner to get a hold of her league, bro, because right now the league is in this like we can't even talk about how good the players are because all we're talking about and every time the Fever play is this big spectacle and it ain't nothing about the game. Florida Attorney General. Shut up, man. You don't even watch WNBA.
That was crazy.
Like, what did they tell us? What did they tell us when we started to talk on politics? Not like us, but like the players to shut up and dribble, right?
Yes. And I think she got to do something.
She got to go. No, she got to go.
Or you got to bring somebody in more stern. Like I said, pun intended, David Stern, rest his soul. That's going to put an end to all the madness, bro. Because when your product is only getting talked about in like racial lines, that ain't a good thing, man. Because some people just gonna stop watching. I seen like 3 statuses today on social media. Man, I'm tired of watching WNBA because all they talk about is racism.
Yes, the fans. The fans.
Not,
and it's not even but it's media. Okay, right. People that work for USA. There should be some type of level of what you're going to say or say about a person outside of the 94 feet.
Correct.
We should, as media, we should be able to, just like Drea, Shanae, and Monica went on yesterday. They talked about the foul. They were all annoyed that we're continuously to talk about the foul. Yeah. It was a basketball play. We called it. She got the right foul assessed to it. Let us move on. They also didn't agree with how she went to social media, but that's just the world we live in. But when it comes,
I don't agree with the social media game still going on. I do believe that you call it a flagrant one, but it is what it is. She got thrown out of the game, so it is. So, but
that's what I'm saying. But the fact that we're still here, that's where it has to come. As media, there's some things that you should not be okay with saying. You should not be okay. Like someone was on my post talking about how Olivia Meyer was a dirty player. Like I'm not gonna let you put that narrative out there. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. That's why I said post the video so we can dissect this together because I'm not going to allow you to spin that narrative of her being a dirty player. That's just not going to happen.
She did a nice little freak move to get to the basket and her leg was out and Caitlyn jumped and Caitlyn caught the leg and they said Olivia was a dirty player.
No.
Can you put that comment back up? Was not a basketball play, LOL. She tweeted while the game was still going. Yeah, it was a basketball play. Because if you watch the WNBA and you watch how Dejanay plays, that's exactly what she does when she chased down That's exactly what she does when she chases down a basketball.
People love
like, come on.
James. One of the things about Dejanay, if you watched her back since Stanford, she's a chase down block artist. That's what she does.
Stanford, Baylor, Connecticut, everywhere. When she won seatbelt season.
Was the play bad? The play was bad, but it was clearly a basketball play, and her going.
But that's where we have the problem to put LOL at the end of it. It's not funny because it was a basketball play. And if you knew the player, even the Fever coach said, I don't think that she was making a dirty play. Was she going for the basketball? Absolutely. And then what, did she get the appropriate foul? Yes. Yeah. Period. Done. Point. We should not still be addressing this, talking about someone's character. That should not happen.
They was in the comments calling Monica McNutt a monkey because they were showing the plays that Dejanay has done this before. And they was like, so each time she was doing this monkey, and it's like, bro, like the unfortunate thing is, and I hate to say this, but it's the truth because it's the only fan base that does it, is that Indiana Fever fan base, not say fan because there's some real fans out there.
For sure.
They're using all these people as the dog whistle. Yeah. Sophie Cunningham leans into it. Now, that's one thing I'll say about Caitlin.
She started it.
Probably should say more. Caitlin probably should just like go scorch the earth. She
started it.
Down. Sophie starts this, and she does it. That's the same thing about this whole trans conversation that doesn't even need to be had because Sophie made a conversation about
on a podcast,
girls in sports and this and that and the other. But we didn't talk about the fact that Sophie Cunningham was a kicker on the boys' team in football in high school. We ain't bring that up.
But there was
wait, but that's the thing.
No, because in that situation, people's past don't matter. That's why. That's why. And this is people's past don't matter. But this is where I have the problem. This is where I have, because I don't, like, at the end of the day, I don't know why we're even talking about this because who is in the W?
Makes sense.
Who's in the W?
Even then bring that comment up. Like, but she was a woman.
This lady averaged 3 points a game, bro. And they're attacking the players who made the USA basketball team because they said, how can you not have Sophie Cunningham, an all-star, on the team? There was a national headline that said this.
All-star is crazy. I can get in and give her the business.
The game, bro. I wish we could just put the camera on me right now because I want to say something, bro. I don't like Fever fans. And when I say Fever fans, I say this loosely. I mean the people who love the WNBA, who've been Fever fans for years, who watch this team win championships. I'm talking about you people who showed up in the last 2 to 3 years, who called Caitlin everything holy in the world, who y'all think Sophie Cunningham is just the greatest thing since sliced bread. Yes, we've seen the Sports Illustrated pictures, and we've seen what y'all said about the black women on there also. I think y'all cockeyed. Y'all are the same people who tell us that Beyonce is not pretty. Like, at this point, bro, like, y'all need to go watch softball. Y'all need to go play lacrosse. Y'all need to go do something out there in the Midwest that matters to y'all and leave this game alone. You know why? Because you're doing nothing but wrecking it. You're making people not want to watch it.
You want to know what makes me mad, though?
And the thing is, y'all can attack me if y'all want to, because I guarantee you this, can't none of y'all whoop me.
It's not even that. Anybody in these comments that attack me, I will make a whole video about you and post it on my social media. So tread lightly.
Welcome to
let's briefly have the conversation. I don't think we have to stay here long. I don't think we have to have this long drawn debate. What I do want to say is what I want to look at is what this whole conversation is about. So unlike most other leagues in the world, the WNBA, their policies and regulations, eligibility is a collective. It's a part of the collective bargaining agreement. So they all do this together. Now, these are the comments. We already know what Sophie said. This is what Kathy responded to after sending that memo out on Friday. The collective bargaining agreement states that only players who are women are eligible to play in the WNBA, but it does not include any more specific language about gender identity or the sex assigned at birth. On Friday, 2 former memory players, which we know Enes Kanter and Royce White, declared themselves eligible for the WNBA draft, saying they identify as women. Now, to me, this is absolutely crazy.
And it doesn't make the argument any better. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make the argument any better. Like, educate yourself on actually what a trans woman is. Know that you have to live in that gender before you can easily actually change your identity for so many years. Like, know your history before you start going on there, just making it say this or say that for reasons of what? God knows for what. Those are your reasons. But just know your history. Know what you're going up there for and you're reasoning up for, and not trying to be anything that you don't know, because you wouldn't, like, if I made assumptions about a man based off of the perception that everybody has instead of knowing.
Before this, though, this wasn't a issue.
It wasn't.
This wasn't something the WNBA was dealing with.
Didn't Gabby say something?
That's the reason why it's a thing now, because Kathy put out a statement. Kathy put out a statement because who?
Oh, Gabby said she'd welcome her.
Gabby was like, "I'll welcome, any trans athlete or whatever."
Here's the thing. I said this offline, and I say this here. I don't think there's enough intelligent information out there for us to make these assumptions or to say these things. I have no problem with trans women. I have no problems with none of that. Like, who you do and all that. That's what it is. My issue is when people use a trans woman, a gay woman, a black woman, a gay person, a black man, any person of color as a dog whistle to create a bigger issue. That's essentially what this is. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to talk about it, but we have to talk about it because the WNBA decided to make a statement on something that's in the collective bargaining agreement, which Kathy probably didn't read because Kathy don't read collective bargaining.
That we're not dealing with something right now in the WNBA.
Right. Not even like talking about having a conversation right now is pointless. And I'm not saying it's pointless because I'm against trans. No, I'm saying it's pointless because you're putting these people in a place of harm to be talked about because you did not pay attention to your collective bargaining agreement. There's no conversation right now until that collective bargaining agreement is redone. They have said this 3 to 4 times because these MAGA people, Royce White is now like a Republican Senate nominee in Minnesota. He had an NBA career. He wanted to play WNBA. Brother, you couldn't even get on a plane to catch the bus because you was having nervous breakdowns. All right. And I'm a person with mental health. And you a cornball for saying that, bro. Nah, Miles, I said it. And even it's cancer, bro. Nobody cared about your career until you said something negative about LeBron James. And then 3 weeks later, you were out the league, champ. You were out the league, big dog. You weren't here anymore. So we are giving energy to something that does not matter because this is what the MAGA people want. Yes, I said MAGA on this basketball show. It's a shame in 2026, ain't it? That we can't just talk about basketball. We can't talk about how great the Valkyries are playing. We can't talk about how good the Mystic look and how adding Benaji Hamilton is going to be a crazy improvement for him. We can't talk about these, and we can't talk about this historic season that Olivia Miles is having. We can't talk about how the Indiana
Kayla McBride set the record last night with the 3-pointers. Like, there's so many other great things. The shot she was making, man, and it's like we can't even talk about these things because things that are going on that it drives me insane. It drives me insane because it's not something where I decide, I'm going to wake up this morning and I'm going to decide to go. It's a battle that you face. A person, and the reason why I say is that because I'm part of the LGBTQ community. So it's a battle that we face with ourselves every single day when we're not a norm to society. So to say and make a joke about it, I decide today that I'm going to, it's not okay because you guys don't know what it's like to live in the skin either of a trans, gay, lesbian, bisexual, the scrutiny you face every day, the judgment you face every day. So when someone wants to be a trans woman and wants to play a sport that they love, living in the identity that they identify, because I knew I was a lesbian when I was 11 years old, that's what they identify with. And you can't take that off because you don't know what that battle is inside. And you can't go based off of a perception that you guys have that all trans women are these big manly people that they're going to come out and do this and do that based off of perception. I just want people to educate themselves. Just like we educate ourselves about every topic, this is one that you should educate yourself to before speaking.
I reached out to a couple friends today. Like I said, I lived in Atlanta for 20 years. You have no choice but to be inclusive living in Atlanta. But I lived in Atlanta for 20 years. And I asked,
Look at Drew's face.
I asked some of my friends who were connected if they connect me. They didn't want to talk about it. They didn't want the names out there. But the gist that I got from it was this is not even a conversation for them. This is not anything they care about. They're more worried about their safety now because this is being pushed out there as an agenda for something that really is not even talked about. So the thing about it is, man, is like we got to get to a point where like we have to get back to where like being kind and not going overboard about foolish stuff is the norm again. And unfortunately, we have a great player in the WNBA right now who unfortunately right now is being used as a representation for that. And then you have a commissioner who kind of enables a lot of this stuff. Yeah. And if we're being honest, Adam Silver is helping her. So then we have to ask the question is, what is Adam's part in this? And how is this not being changed? So we have a great league. This is a great WNBA league that's expanding. That was expanding before Caitlin came in. Yes, her and Angel helped skyrocket it because of their rivalry, which again was rooted in racism by other people.
Not by them.
But it was still growing. Like, we have an amazing league. I want us to get back to where we don't even bring these things up. We don't even talk about it because one of the things people come to 494 for is the enjoyment for the banter. And because like we're talking real basketball. But unfortunately, as media people, we have to and I know people don't like, why are they bringing this up? We have to bring this up because this is part of the duty of like what we do in the biggest stories. If we ignore it, you're going to be like, well, why are they not talking about the real stuff that's going on? So we have to do it.
I agree. Well, if you want to get back to what we do and how we do, we had to have this conversation about the banter. We can definitely talk about the comments made by your boy Monte Ellis. I just think we have to briefly say this before we go on to the open run. Also, I want to make sure before we do this, because C was in the building for the jersey. It was jersey retirement, correct?
Well, Sun Legend, yeah.
And then check this out. So we want to make sure you just to be in the building for that picture. Definitely on the sideline. We already know exactly what you got going on, as well as the video in the building to check this out. So just sit with us. So definitely, absolutely honored in that right. See, you want to speak briefly on just what it was like to be in the building?
Just to have, Connecticut is it not the best team right now, but just to have a full arena, a sold out crowd to watch AT and to have every person screaming her name and show that her 11 years that she spent in Connecticut was dominating, the triple-double queen, the engine, appreciative. Thank you for allowing me to witness greatness. I was there when she covered her when she averaged the triple-double for the year. So that was just unreal just to be a witness to. So it was just really good to see AT get her flowers and everyone in that arena show her love.
Absolutely love it, man. Shout out to AT, still doing the darn thing. Leading the league in assists right now currently. So absolutely a monster at her position.
What season is she in?
Say it again.
How many years she been in?
Well, that's a great. She did 11 years in.
She was 11. She did 11 at Connecticut before Trey. So what? 14? 13, 14? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, so let me get this. I really feel like we all agree on this subject, and we're definitely gonna say no. And Monte, you got to chill out. This is if Monte says if they replace Steph with me on them championship team, we do the same thing. I feel like I couldn't stop laughing when I read the comment and saw the quote. I thought to myself, like, there is a difference between quality over quantity. And Monte definitely was a quantity over quality type player, where Steph is still quality and quantity when I look at his shooting percentage. Monte Ellis has never shot over 35% from the three in his career.
Hey, you know what they say? You gotta stand on what you believe. Maybe he truly believes that.
He's always been confident.
Yes.
But you're talking about the best shooter in the world, a career shoots over 40% from 3-point line. It just.
I mean, you heard what Paul Pierce said sometimes. So I mean,
I don't even listen to Paul.
I'm a handsome dude, but if you replace me with Idris Elba in one of his love scenes, the 6-pack not gonna be there. Like, brother, play up to your strengths. Who are we talking about?
Let me play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
Let me play devil's advocate. Because he said if he was on those teams, everything went the same way. You don't think Monte Ellis would have got one in Golden State?
No.
Not even 15 with no Kyrie and no Love?
No. Because you know what makes Steph Curry so good and why people give him a bad
I know he's great. Yeah.
His offense is also his defense.
Right.
Monte didn't move like Steph though. Right. You gotta chase that, man. Monte was a one-on. Hey, give me the ball.
Monte don't move like Jimmy Butler when he injured.
Monte was cold. Now we ain't gonna trash Monte now.
Monte was a volume shooter. In other words, we're not gonna do no revisionist history out here, bro.
What you mean?
We're not gonna act like Monte was just actually won stuff. He was considered a selfish player for how he played, bro.
Man,
like, I realize we've been doing like people been doing a lot of revisionist history with social media. Like I saw something today that said, and I say this respectfully, they also said if you replace Damian Lillard with Steph, that he will win. That is not the case, bro.
He'll get a ring with Golden State.
Bro, no, they said it will be the same, and it's not going to be the same.
No, it won't be the same.
They don't get
both.
You saying putting Steph in Portland?
So let's put this out there, right? There's a stat that you can look up where Steph did not play on those championship teams, and they were the worst plus minus amongst winning teams in history. There's no way
they won a whole series. They beat
bro. Listen to what I said. Games he did not play.
Yeah, but I'm saying that team
the worst plus minus ever. Now I like Dame. Don't get me wrong, but Dame is not Steph.
He's not, but I think if Dame was with that team, he would have at least got one.
Y'all not hearing what I'm saying. They said all four. They said if you switch out.
No. No. Not four. Now I
know y'all said one, but
he'll get a ring. He ain't getting four.
Hold up. He had Giannis, and he played great, but he played under Doc Rivers, so I don't want to put that out there. Dame on that team will get one, bro. It doesn't take away from him. We cannot disrespect how great Steph Curry
is. He is. He's great.
All right. Well, look. Let's get to it.
Hold on, man. Since he left Steph.
Hold on, man. I just want my one segment, man, because every week I'm gonna tell y'all the craziest thing I saw on social media for the week.
Let's get it. Go ahead.
The craziest thing I saw today was
this is a new segment, guys.
Shout out to my bro, man, because I love him dearly, man. But he was talking about the Hall of Fame in different sports, and I agree with everything he was saying, man. He said the NFL Hall of Fame is a joke because certain people not in it. T.O. had to wait. Belichick went first ballot. He talked about Pete Rose not being in the MLB and Barry Bonds not being in there. Then he talked about the NBA, and he said it's a lot of omissions and that Robert Horry should be a Hall of Famer. And I emphatically disagree, and that is the craziest thing I've seen on social media for this week, man.
Did he say why?
Hey, man, I don't even want to get into why. Robert Horry is not Hall of Famer. You cannot be a Hall of Famer if you haven't even made an All-Star game.
That's crazy.
I know, but I'm asking you,
bro,
what was his defense?
Don't even go to the defense. It was crazy. Ain't nothing to talk about. He told me.
We deserve to be in the Hall of Fame too.
So y'all know I ain't lying.
She told me in pre-show that she got a
star bench cut erased from history.
Why doesn't even matter. Exactly. It don't matter. Nothing else to talk about.
I wanted to know his logic and thinking. That's really straight. Why.
We straight. She told me in pre-show she got something open. She got a start bench cut erased from history for y'all's going. Since we put her on that thing last week. So shout out to C Sports Talk with C. This is the 494 here on MTMV Sports. This is the open run. You ever been to a basketball gym? Ever been to a court? This is what they do, the open run. So you don't know what you're gonna get. You could start bench cut. You can get a multiple choice. You can get a race from history like Drew like to do. I hate it. But
I'm in my Jew shoes tonight.
Talk to me. What you got?
Everybody in their prime, start, bench, cut, or race from history. MJ and Cheryl Swoops, Candace Parker and LeBron James, Asia Wilson and Tim Duncan, and Maya Moore and Kobe Bryant.
Say it one more time, man.
Wait.
MJ, Cheryl,
Candace and LeBron.
Cheryl. Okay.
Asia and Tim, and Maya and Kobe, all in their prime.
LeBron and Candace, you said?
Yes.
See how we gonna do this?
Exactly what he did to me last week, and he told me I had to answer. So we're all here, and I'm returning the favor.
Y'all be safe.
Look at crazy,
bro. Okay, I'm starting MJ and Cheryl. I'm benching Maya and
Kobe. This is crazy.
Actually, this is easy because I dislike Candace, so we can erase and drive from history, and Tim and whoever else can.
It's not about who you like, Will. Like you tell us all the time.
Well, at this point, it's got to be biased because they're all great players. If we're being honest, so that was about preference.
Yeah. Hey, Candace and LeBron.
I would.
Hold on, rewind it, because start Kobe and Maya.
Okay.
Because I rock with Maya more.
I'm not mad
at the run and shoot.
You know he is.
That's what I'm about to say. That's about one word, man. I can't go and get them.
I'm not mad.
Start them. Bench LeBron and Candace.
Mike and Cheryl. Go ahead, bro.
Cut Mike and Cheryl and then Asia and Tim gone.
I think like you said, the same thing, Will. Every player on there is tough and great in their own right. If I'm looking basketball wise, I like Maya and Kobe. I'd probably Jew, I may agree with you, but I think I may be putting LeBron and Candace above.
This Cheryl Swoops disrespect has got to stop, bro.
It's not disrespect. I think Mike and Cheryl. I'll do this. I'll do Kobe, Maya, Mike, Cheryl, Bron, and Candace. And I only say Asia and Tim because they're two forwards, and I think the other three duos would beat them off of that, even though they're great. So yeah, I'll go with that.
Y'all know it's only one group on that list that has won both MVP and Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, check out this. Check out this from Dwayne.
I'm gonna go.
That's crazy. Hey, wow, we ain't gonna get to it. Go ahead, C.
I'm gonna go. I'm going Candace and Bron.
Yeah.
Stand no business.
And then Maya and Kobe. Then Asia, Tim, and then I'm getting rid of MJ and Cheryl Swoops.
Mike and Cheryl's gone.
Mm-hmm.
It's bias. It's perfect bias.
Crazy. I mean, I get
that was hard. But
that wasn't hard because you can't. If you go from a stat perspective, you can't justify that.
Candace Parker was tough.
The two best two-way players on that list. Stop it.
Who?
So Mike and Cheryl?
And we can all agree we made biased answers. That's what it was. It wasn't based off nothing. Because if it's based off stats and accolades, there's no way Mike and Cheryl.
I did Mike and Cheryl, Kobe.
He's talking to me.
I'm talking about
when you say stats and accolades.
I'm talking about C and G.
Yeah.
It's biased. That's what it is.
No,
she's a 4-time MVP, and then Tim Duncan. You guys know how I feel about Tim and him being a leader.
Yeah, big fan.
They on that stuff that they be on in Kensington up north.
You crazy, man.
Dwayne, is that Peanut? Learn from Mike. That's where he got it from, bro. Cut this out, Peanut.
I'm taking Kobe defense over MJ.
I'm just saying.
If I had to pick somebody to lock somebody up in them two, I'm picking Kobe.
Y'all also got rid of MJ and Cheryl. So I put everything that y'all say is on that. It's on that white girl.
Respect, man. Respect.
It's that white girl.
Respect, man.
Y'all out there.
Hey, Peter,
I don't have nothing to do with that girl. I don't got nothing to do with that girl.
It's ladies' night.
He didn't learn defense from MJ.
Brother, he learned everything from MJ. That's why they called him Baby MJ, and that's why he himself said that he got it from MJ. Because y'all don't watch basketball.
Y'all make sure y'all.
Nah, my boy watch basketball though.
Dwayne got Caitlin Clark pictures in the swimsuit on his wall.
Nah, he don't even like it.
Hey, look, y'all already know what it is, man.
He got an Enos Cancer jersey on right now.
Y'all make sure y'all tune in with us every Monday, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. You want to talk basketball? This is where you talk basketball. I am Miles Austin, Drew_Chase.
Peanut got on some Hokas.
And Mr.
Enos Cancer.
I gotta make sure look at it. Make sure you know that. I don't even like CC.
Because you like Sophie. You like Sophie.
Y'all tune in every week.
I bet you got them Sophie Cunningham pictures bookmarked on your timeline.
Hey guys, it's your girl C, and you just watched the show on MTMV Sports Network. And if you like what you see and you want more exciting content, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel.